adding 1% to its population in 2015 alone. This much change can be unsettling. For most of human history, people lived, worked, and died within a few miles of the place they were born. But in recent decades, hundreds of millions of people from poorer countries have moved to wealthier ones. This reflects an economic reality. Rich countries have declining birth rates and need labor. Poor countries have millions who seek better lives. But it does produce anxiety, unease, and a cultural backlash, and we're witnessing it across the Western world. What does it mean for the future? Western societies will have to better manage immigration. They should also place much greater emphasis on assimilation. Canada could be a role model. It has devised smart policies on both fronts and is a model where high levels of skilled immigration plus strong assimilation lead to no major backlash. Eventually, Western societies will be able to adjust to this new feature of globalization. Look at young people. In Europe, in America, the vast majority of them deeply value the benefits of diversity, and they seek to live in an open, connected world. That's the future. We just have to ensure that we don't wreck the world before we get there. For more, go to cnn.com/Fareed and read my Washington Post column this week. And let's get started. Much to talk about today, from Rex Tillerson to Taiwan, Russia to ISIS. Joining me to discuss are two guests in Washington, the former CIA Director Jim Woolsey, now a senior advisor to Trump on national security. Also Robin Wright, a contributing writer for The New Yorker, which recently published an important piece by her on ISIS here in New York. Richard Haass is the president of the Council on Foreign Relations and the author of a forthcoming book, A World in Disarray, American Foreign Policy and the Crisis of the Old Order. And Ian Bremmer is the president of the Eurasia Group and a Time magazine columnist. Robin, let me start with you. If Rex Tillerson is to be the Secretary of State, we now have a complete team in place with Mike Flynn,